Alright, well, we're in Jason's messy shop and we're fixing the Kubota. So, we had a little issue. Hopefully you can hear me. It is, it's raining hard. Yeah, so that's why we're doing this today. I had to pull my coupler guard apart, the factory coupler guard. For some reason, they put this big giant hole in there, and it caused that to be two-piece. I was shearing the other day. I kind of looked over. I thought I saw my coupler bouncing around, and it's now two-piece. So I've got it shimmed up with a couple different size materials. That's pretty straight there. I went ahead and beveled this a little bit. I wanted to get some kind of bevel in there so I could get a weld in here. I am going to weld this entire pocket up. I'm not leaving that hole. But I figure I'll go ahead and tack it on the ends and maybe on the inside of the hole, and then maybe I could flip it over and bevel the other side before I weld it. I don't want it to move a whole lot. I'm going to clamp this down. I'm going to clamp this down to the OSB. I know it's not super strong, but instead of getting a piece of plate out here to bolt it to and everything else, it ought to suffice. I'm not going to weld it hard right up front. But anyways, I'm going to clamp that down, and then I'm going to ground that baby, get my welder pulled out, and we'll see if we can get this tacked together, and we'll weld her up and put it back together. I didn't bore you with taking it apart. I probably won't bore you with putting it back together. It'll just be a short little video of me welding it up. And before you put yours on, you may go ahead and weld up that hole. Maybe it would help from having this happen to yours. I don't know. Hang out. Hopefully I've got enough gas for this. Looks like I'm about out of gas, but with the heavy rain, I'm not trying to haul my bottle in on a flatbed. This ain't gonna happen. I guess I could probably weld that, let that cool down, and flip it and bevel the other side, and weld it after the fact. It's not like it's not bolted to an incredibly strong structure anyways. Alright, we'll let that cool down. I mean, it looks fairly straight. Alright, give me a minute and I'm gonna let that cool down a little bit, and we'll flip it over and groove it out, weld it, and then try to get it cleaned up and painted. See how she works. That's showing up. I know the light's in here kind of hard. That side I welded up the hole, and I'll clean all that up with a grinder. It'll look pretty good. Want to make sure I got enough material on there to grind. Alright, well, I'll let that cool down a little bit. We'll grind her up and we'll see what she looks like. And I bet y'all I have this flat black paint, so that's what it's getting. It's back here behind the coupler, it don't matter. Alright, hang out. Wind is just getting crazy. The rain's crazy. Well, that ain't bad. I'm not worried about it looking untouched. I could fill some of those welds, but I'd rather leave the weld high over anything else. That area there is thicker now than it was. Anyways, I think that's good. I think I'm gonna scuff that thing. We're gonna paint it and we'll put it back on. If you guys want to see the video of me installing that, I installed this on my channel. Just go back and check it out. But we'll go ahead and put it back on here after we paint it, and we'll be back to the races, and our coupler won't be bouncing. Anyways, pretty short video for me. I want to apologize to you guys. I still don't have it figured out. I live out in the county. We don't have wired internet or anything like that. We have wireless internet, and I've had problems with my internet for a while, uploading YouTube and stuff like that. We can stream our channels, but anyways, I think we finally have it figured out. I might have it, you know, back up and running to where I can upload videos here after a little bit. So maybe I'll put this one up there as the first one, so you can kind of tell. But if you've been missing, if you're the one that's been missing my channel, I apologize. I've been able to answer questions, but I haven't been able to upload any videos. I've got a bunch to upload. Been fighting that for a while, but anyways, hopefully we've got that figured out. But anyways, when you get your coupler bracket, I would probably clean that hole up, and I would weld the hole up, and you probably won't have this issue. This machine's probably got 300 hours since I put that on there. I really don't think anything bumped it. It just looked like a stress crack right there at that slot. I'd get rid of the slot. But all right, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.